Hello, friends, and welcome to Small Business Wednesday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Have an Omnipresence Online on a Tiny Ad Budget. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. And as always, please share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. And leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hi. I'd appreciate that as well. So let me hop into it and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So let me share my screen. So what you're seeing here is actually Google Tag Manager. So if you're not familiar with Google Tag Manager, it's a setup where Google allows you to use different containers for different workspaces for different websites. In this case, we're talking about VegasTechGroup.com, and we can set up all these different tags that we want to be tracking on our website through this one location. So it kind of keeps it all nice and neat and tidy. And we don't have to have a bunch of different random scripts and codes pasted into our website that kind of gets a little bit cumbersome and confusing. So this keeps it all kind of easy to understand and manage. So what we see here is we have a bunch of different tags already established. Essentially, we've got one for active campaign. I've got some stuff here for Facebook. And then, of course, we've got ones for Google Analytics, and we have ones for actually Google Ads themselves. And then we have LinkedIn tag, or essentially this is the LinkedIn pixel. We have a Pinterest tag or Pinterest pixel. We have a Snapchat pixel. We have a TikTok pixel, and we have a Twitter pixel. Okay, so once you have each of these pixels, you can go to the ads platforms on each one of these accounts, right? Each one of these social media accounts that has advertising will have some sort of pixel that you can sign up for and get once you establish your ads account. So you get that, you install it into your website or sales funnel, however you want to do it. You can either go to the old school route of just pasting each script in one by one inside of your website or sales funnel, or you can start using Google Tag Manager and just add them here instead, right? So if I were to look at like this LinkedIn one, let me just click on it and open it up for you. We basically just do a custom HTML tag and we just paste in the script here that you see, and this script will be unique to you with your own code inside of it that makes it work for your particular ads account. And then it's just triggering with all pages that get a page view. So anyone lands at any page on my website, in this case for Vegas Tech Group, then this script will be fired off and information will be sent back to LinkedIn. Okay, so that's how it works on each one of these. That's how each one of these looks. So then what we have to do is we have to create audiences, right? So in Facebook, we go over to the audience manager. Where is it? Right here. And we open that up and we create different audiences. And one of those audiences we would have, let's say, is for Vegas Tech Group. I'd call it like VTG. I have it right here somewhere, right here. 180, because it has a 180-day window, VTG website visitor. So this is a custom audience that anytime that pixel gets executed for Facebook, those folks are added to this particular audience for me to use as a retargeting ad. If I go to Snapchat, I've got different audiences here built, right, and set up for their pixel. So if anyone hits my website and the Snapchat pixel fires, it's going to add those folks to my different audiences based on the actions they took at my website. Same goes with LinkedIn. We've got a LinkedIn website visitors audience that people will be added to when the LinkedIn pixel gets fired on my website, as well as with Twitter, and then with Pinterest too, we've got another one. And then with Google Analytics, we also have one set up, right? So anytime anyone hits my website, every one of these pixels gets fired off to add folks to the various custom audiences I've created at each one of these ad platforms. So then the next step in this process would be to set up individual ads that are only shown to folks who have visited your particular website. So that same ad or that ad could be recreated one time pretty much for the most part and repurposed on each one of these platforms if you so choose, to make it super simple and super easy. And the way it's on a tiny ad budget is because you can spend next to nothing in order to retarget people who have visited your website. Because the cost to retarget folks on these different platforms won't cost you much, specifically if you don't have tons and tons of traffic. Now, if you had a website that was getting hundreds of thousands of views a month, your ad budget would have to be a much larger. But of course, if you're getting that kind of traffic, you're probably doing very, very well. And therefore, the ad spend to retarget those folks who visit your website wouldn't bother you much, if any, at all anyway. So But you can get away for probably $1 to $2 maximum a day per ad platform. So if we're talking about Facebook and TikTok and Snapchat and LinkedIn, that's 4, and then Twitter's 5, Pinterest is 6, and Google is 7. You're probably looking at a maximum of like $7 to $14 a day maximum, and that's only if you have enough traffic where those platforms can actually show your ad back to somebody that actually visits that platform and looks at that platform that particular within the next few days or whatever the window is that you're tracking those website visitors, right? It could be up to a year if you decide to do that. It could be a shorter window, such as 30 days or less, depending on how you want to do it. I suggest going the longer route because I don't think anybody for the most part is too upset to show an ad back to somebody who's visited your website to try to drive them back to purchase a product or a service or sign up for a challenge or whatever the case may be. So that's how you have an omnipresence. That's how it basically, when somebody visits your website, it feels like you're following them around in a very creepy way where they're, on Snapchat or they're on TikTok or they're on LinkedIn or they're on Twitter or they're on Pinterest or they're on Google, and all of a sudden your ad is popping up in their face, right? Kind of following them around the web, so to speak. So that's how it's done. That's how you do it, and that's how you should be doing it. And even if you're not getting those ads set up, at least go get your pixels created, get your pixels installed, and then go into each of these ad platforms and create those custom audiences to start tracking those website visitors so that you have that data available to you so that you can actually start using those, creating some ads and sending some of those folks that visit your website an advertisement from time to time on each one of these platforms to keep it, your business, your brand, and yourself top of mind. And hopefully that'll help you convert more folks into sales at the end of the day. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's how we do it. That's the best practice to doing it. If you have any questions about that, let me know. If you'd like me to help you out with that, also let me know. You can send me an email, as my email scrolling across the bottom of the screen over and over again. And I'd be more than happy to, help you get this all set up for you. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for tuning in as always. And please hit that subscribe button, bell notification on YouTube if you're watching us there. And if you did like this video and get some good value of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook. And again, please share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. I'd really, really appreciate that. And if you could, just leave me a comment to let me know you were here, that you got some good value out of it if you did, or just say hi. So, all right. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys back here again tomorrow. Take care.